The stadium, an all-time record crowd expected tonight. Welcome back to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. Tonight, it's the 1-0 game. It's Coastal Carolina, the host, the number 13 overall seed. Winners last night over Fairfield and champions of the Sun Belt Conference against East Carolina. Out of the American, they won the tournament to get here. They've won 5 in a row. It talks about Caden Bodine, says he is a future big leaguer behind the plate. He hits the 0-1 on the ground up the middle, a base hit to start things for the Chanticleers. No balls and 2 strikes to the left fielder, Sebastian Alexander. And he goes down on 3 pitches. Got him with the slider. First strikeout of the game for the freshman, Sean Jenkins. First 2 games, and then extra innings. A 10-inning victory for Coastal as the road team 4-3 over ECU. This ball out into center field. Johnson goes back a few steps, hauls it in for the second out of the inning. Legendary Gary Gilmore. Pretty good first season, 49 wins. Throw to second in time. That's an out at second base. That was blocked up, and then Barron threw a strike out to second. He went 7 innings, 5 hits, just 1 run allowed. This ball hit in the air to right. Pato waiting on it to come down, squeezes it for the first out in the bottom of the first. Chop now back left side of the infield. Mitchell charging, gloves it, throws, not in time. An infield single for Jack Herring. We saw 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first with 1 down. This one's hit hard through the right side. Herring gets to second base. He kind of froze on that line drive to make sure that it got through, so he advances 90. 22 pitches here in the bottom of the first. And he gets a swing and a miss for his first strikeout tonight. 2 down.
Right now, you got to stay under control. It feels like Jacob Morrison's fighting that a little bit in his first inning.
One-two, lifted out to left field. Peltier ranges over and makes the catch. Almost overran that one. Had to kind of reach back and grab it. So Barthol is returned. That one ran inside. It actually hit the knob of the bat. It'll flip to first. I think because Coastal gets hit by pitch so many times, I assumed it was a hit by pitch. It actually hit the knob of the... This ball is hit high to right field. It's hit deep. Will the ballpark hold it? No, it won't. A solo home run that just got over the right field wall for Colby Thorndike, his 3rd of the year. And Coastal Carolina strikes first. The wall is 345 feet right there. That ball traveled 346 feet.
7th inning yesterday, Colby Thorndike goes deep. And that one was center cut up in the zone. And Colby Thorndike does it again. Barely gets out, but it doesn't matter. That's 1 run for Coastal.
This ball ripped out to left field. Legan Pato with a base hit. It's picked up by Peltier. Wide turn at first, but Pato stays at first with a single, 3rd hit of the game for the Chanticleer. After a fly out, a chopper back to the mound here in the second, a solo home run and a loud single to left. Ty Dooley chases up and out of the zone, goes down swinging, second strikeout for Jenkins. This one slapped right side, fielded by the first baseman Thorndike. Flips to Morrison, covering in time for the out.
Jacob Morrison's an athlete now. Mom played basketball.
Differently based on who's behind me, right?
100%.
This ball ripped out into center field, and a diving catch made by Sykes. Right off the top of the grass, he got a great jump on it. Handed pitcher from his home state. On the ground is short. Ely fields it. Nice pick at first by Thorndike. Through 2, it's Coastal. Third inning. Sykes, the senior, puts it in play left side. Wallace fields it right at the edge of the grass and throws a strike across the infield.
Well, that's one full time.
Put in play on the left side. Have to hurry. Not going to get there. Bodine beats out the infield single. Gets Fairfield. This one through the wide open right side of the infield for Sebastian Alexander. First and second, one down.
Busts the shift.
In the Oxford Regional, tied at 10. On the ground, left side. Williams goes to third and gets the lead runner. So Bodine is retired 6-5. Alexander. Two balls and 2 strikes.
You see, he's pitching normal. All the off speed's going to be pulled. We know that. You have the third baseman kind of playing this 5.5 hole, but you got to really be careful with this shift.
Held on by the catcher. A big strikeout there by Ethan Young. East Carolina 9-1 and 2 here in the bottom of the third. First pitch swinging, backhanded by Dooley at short. Long throw across in time to get Walker Barron. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That jumped up
on the loser of this ball game at noon Eastern. Into the air, shallow center. Dooley going out. He's called off by Sykes, who makes the catch for the second out.
That's a big out. Braden Barrett's has been on.
Or not. Go after the first pitch. Hit it to the second baseman. Barthol over to Thorndike. And that's 8 in a row retired by Jacob Morrison. Played here. Longtime assistant under Gary Gilmore. And it has been a special year for, as he called it, Teal Nation. Good play there by Williams. I think he might have had a little trouble getting that out of his glove, but made a good throw on the road. Giving Kevin Schnall the space that he needs to let this be his program. Swing and a miss and a strikeout by Young. He just played a good right field the last couple of days as well. Hits this one in the air high to center field. Riley Johnson. Plenty of time to wait on this one. And Coastal goes 1-2-3 in the fourth. Still got an 0-2 on Dixon Williams to start this fourth. And this ball's laced down into right field. Curveball hung a little bit over the plate. Williams put a good swing on it.
Close to first, so he can throw that off-speed pitch.
A bunt back out in front of the plate. Picked up by Bodine. He throws out Williams at first. Sacrifice. Sorry, throws out Collins at first. Looking for a base hit out of Riley Johnson, who struck out his first time up. He tries a drag bunt, and it is an absolute beauty. Got it past the mound. Second baseman Barthol charging, field it to Morrison. Is 1-2. Runner goes on the ground. It's off of Morrison. His only play at the first, just kind of shuttle flips it over, almost like an option pitch. In time for the second out of the inning, Dixon Williams comes home to score. Johnson gets to second, and we got a new ball game, 1-1.
Great awareness by Jacob Morrison.
Their first lead of the night. He rips it to right field. That ball is off the top of the wall. Riley Johnson hits the bag at third, goes in to score. Now a throw to second. They didn't get the tag on. Austin Irby able to avoid the tag on the head-first slide into second base.
They will definitely challenge that one.
This one up and in, a check swing. It's called an out right there at home. Alex Ortiz said, I don't need any help. So a punch out to end the inning. Coastal Carolina trailing for the first time in this Conway Regional. And and that one just missed.
Yeah, you see a lot of that in college.
Wait, that's not right. Throw to second, and a tag on the helmet.
He doesn't like it.
Called out at second base, and now Coastal Carolina saying that they want
After review, the call is going to be overturned to safe. Coastal Carolina retains their challenge and still has one.
Future big leaguer.
this one off the chest of the shortstop Williams. Everybody safe. It's going to be an E6.
Well, it shouldn't be. That ball hit a seam and went.
Every single pitch matters. The 1-2. On the ground, that's fair, and it's past the third baseman, Wallace. Kicks off the wall, one run comes in to score. Runners now at second and third. Sebastian Alexander right over the top of the third base bag, an RBI.
Right here.
The 0-1. On the ground to short. Fielded by Williams. He'll throw across for the out, but a run comes home to score. An effective at bat there for Walker Mitchell. 41st RBI of the year. Strike three called, a fastball at 97 on the inner black.
I mean, that's paint. A year back in 2020 with COVID, so you got older guys with more experience.
Swinging, the ball got away, and that's a strikeout wild pitch that's going to get Walker Barron on base.
2 out of 3. Couple walks.
This one hit sharply to third, to second for one, to first. In time for the double play. Mitchell to Barthol to Thorndike. Nothing in this ball game. Solo home run by Thorndike. 2 runs for East Carolina in the fourth. This ball rifled out into right field. Jack Herring with a 2-out base hit, single. It's kind of a run scored. He hits this one out to left field on the run. Alexander at the wall. That ball is gone. Dixon Williams goes the opposite way for his 14th home run of the year, and now it's East Carolina back in front. Back and forth we go. It's now 4-3 ECU.
Dixon Williams hits his team-leading 14th home run the opposite way. The ball really carries to left field here in this ballpark. And just drives it out onto that boardwalk and knocked a few people down.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Collins. Strike 3 called. Got him with the breaking ball on the outside corner. Collins goes down, but 2 more runs. Swing and a miss. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Had a little tail on it at the end.
Yeah, Ethan Young's been really good. You don't know it's coming. And it's that good.
And he loses him. Hit him in the foot. That one got away from Ethan Young. 1-out base runner. Shrunk the zone considerably. On the ground. Off the leg of Jenkins. Beg your pardon, of Young. Everybody's safe.
You like the shift. You got to throw a fastball in there, and as a hitter, you're trying to get the barrel out front.
Outside, ball 4, bases loaded.
In there.
2-2 to Sykes. Lifts it in the air to right field. Herring camped underneath it. He'll make the catch. Tagging at third is Thorndike. Throw comes toward the plate. Thorndike steps on home plate, and we're tied at 4. Sacrifice. Bodine lifts it out to left center. Johnson on the run. Left fielder Peltier runs it down, hauls it in, and saves a run. And we've got a 4-4 game as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 on the year with a 2.05 ERA. Johnson hits this one. Second baseman Barthol across his body. What a throw in time to get Riley Johnson, who barrel rolls across the bag. 2-2 now to Colby Wallace. Hitting .274 coming into this game. Strike 3 called. Got the outside corner with a fastball. Ball and a strike from Potok. This ball lifted to left field. That's pretty well hit. Alexander on the run. That ball is into the bullpen and gone. A solo home run the opposite way for Austin Irby. He stays hot at the plate. ECU now in front, 5-4. Third straight inning in which the Pirates have put it.
And you're right, just continues it tonight. Hit a bullet to center field his first at bat, then the double. Now an opposite field blast to left field. And like we talked about, just these teams just keep trading punches. Pirates take the lead for now.
Chopper on the infield. Big hop for Barthol. Throws over, and Thorndike can't scoop it.
They're humans out there. They're not robots. And
on the ground, right side. Barthol stops it. He's just going to keep it right there. Couldn't get a clean grip on it to pick it up and throw. That does keep the runner. First and second, the 2-2. On the ground, going to try to sneak it up the middle. Dooley gets there. Little glove flip to second to Barthol, and that ends the inning. Fielder's choice for Braden Burris and Young. This ball launched to left field. Forget about it. Sebastian Alexander ties it right back up. A 405-foot blast, 107 miles an hour off the bat, 10th home run of the season, 50th driven in for a man that you described. Up the middle. Second baseman Burris, and he can't scoop it first. Irby had it come off his glove. We've seen both sets. Blake Barthol hits it on the ground, past the first baseman, off the glove of Burris, trickles out into right field. Walker Mitchell goes first to third. It's a single for Barthol, his first hit of the night.
What?
0-1. This went up and in, hit him in the shoulder, and the bases are loaded. That base is full of Chanticleers. Thorndike goes after the first pitch. He hits it to right field. It's deep. It's gone. A grand slam. Entering this regional.
Brooks put it up in his eyes. There's nowhere for that ball to go if you get the barrel to it except out. And That bat got hot quick. Hammered to right field. And this place is electric.
Not the outing that Brad Pruitt was hoping for. All four batters that he faced reached. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Cato goes down swinging. First out of the inning for East Carolina.
That fails in a good way.
On the ground, shift was on. That's Williams, the shortstop, makes the throw over. Second out of the inning. Fly scored to drive in a run in the sixth. Hits it on the ground. Oh, and a tough hop. Burris, the second baseman, who was pulled up the middle, had to go a long way. He was trying to backhand it.
That has to mess with the mental side of these college kids. And we've seen some big leaguers like, verbal about it.
Long run, nobody can get there. Burris was the closest one, trying to come around and score. Sykes all the way from first. Ball gets away again, and now Bodine gets to third. With 2 outs, the runner was going on contact. That ball was hit a mile into the air, but in a perfect spot.
Been told get rid of the baseball, but he didn't know where to go. Everybody was kind of out of position. He didn't know where to throw it.
And then a walk to Sebastian Alexander. Real game. He lines it out to right field toward Herring, who squeezes it for the final out of the inning. Full count pitch coming to Jack Herring, the right fielder. Couple of hits in the game tonight for Herring. Make it 3. Herring gets a leadoff single to start the bottom of the 7th for East Carolina. 95, 3 hits tonight. It's this one on the ground. Chance for 2. 4 to 6 to 3 for a double play. Barthol to Dooley to Thorndike. Couple of strikeouts and a sacrifice tonight. Ran inside and hit Collins in the arm, and he'll head down to first base.
Yeah, that's Potino.
High in the air to center field. Sykes calling for it. He'll squeeze it.
Him and Liam Doyle from Tennessee led the charge.
Lined out into left field, and that is Peltier that's able to haul it in. One away in the 8th for Coach.
He started 17, 18, and 0, something like that.
This ball lifted out to left. That's going to fall in front of Peltier. A base hit for Ty Barengo. So since Barengo has come in, he's been hit by out in the 4th, hit by a pitch and scored in the 6th, and a grand slam in the 7th. And he hits this one back up the middle. Thorndike on an absolute heater right now. Third, just 1 run allowed. This ball ripped to left field. That's a base hit, and it's going all the way into the corner. Barengo comes around to score. Thorndike went first to third.
It's more social at this point.
Chopper on the right side, coming to the plate, and safe at home. Dealing with Wells Sykes, and he spikes it in the dirt, and that's going to allow a run to come home. Beto steps on the plate. Dooley advances to second. 1 for 3 tonight. He's got a sac fly. Picked up his 34th RBI of the year. And he draws the walk. And that walk will be charged to Moran.
Before he got the job this year, first year.
Runners go, throw to second, not in time. Double steal gets two into scoring position. Dooley to third, Sykes to second. Bodine goes down. Ball and a strike to Sebastian Alexander. He rips this one down the third base line, and that's going to drive in two more. Dooley scores, Sykes scores. It's a two-run single for Sebastian Alexander. 4 runs driven in for him tonight. Coastal scored this many runs in a regional. 2018. Runner goes and a throw to second, and that's a stolen base for Sebastian Alexander.
Saying, and you're probably right. It's probably more of a pro rule. You know, up by 10, you don't bunt, you don't steal. College a little different.
There's a swing and a miss, a strikeout. Walker Mitchell.
Tough regional. Tough regional in the Austin. Oh,
that one got away. Colby Wallace took that one in the small of the back. 7th inning, but a double play. Raced in and then a fly out into the inning. This one out into left field in front of Alexander. It's a 3-hit night for Austin Irby. That one runs in and hits him, and the bases are loaded. Wallace goes to third, Irby to second, and Whitaker. And regroup for what will be an elimination game tomorrow against Florida. 4-6-3 double play. Run comes home to score. Colby Wallace touches the plate. One of those were strikeouts.
Yeah, he's got some dynamic stuff, and big kid on the mound too.
Braden Burris lines this one into center field. That's an RBI single for Burris. Irby will come home to score. Ground ball up the middle. That's past the glove of Dooley. A rally with 2 outs here in the 8th inning for ECU. A base hit for Herring, his 4th game. The way it feels in the ballpark can change so dramatically. This one runs inside, and now it's bases loaded for ECU, still with 2 outs. Rich Thompson's club made a couple of trips to Omaha. Vergara goes down on strikes, and that ends the inning. East Carolina leaves
for Coastal.
Shift was on, and Barthol shoots it the opposite way for his 2nd hit of the night to lead off the run. Squares to punt here. This one gets away, and Barthol will jog over to second base on the wild pitch.
See, I'm standing up.
Kind of. Strikeout there. First out of the inning. Marengo goes down to make us look smart for the last couple of days. On the ground, left side, another base hit for Colby Thorndike. He'll pick up an RBI as well as Barthol comes around to score. That makes it 16-7.
I'm not even going to say it. Not even.
If you go back and you look at the home run total for the season, they tend to happen in clusters.
100%. Yeah, I mean, you know, I remember. And
this ball lifted to left. That ball is gone. A line drive over the left field wall. What a swing for Blagan Pato. His 6th home run of the year. That one got out in a hurry. 105 off the bat. Just over the top of the wall and left.
On East Carolina tonight. That ball smoked.
Good compact. There's a strikeout. Dooley goes down swinging. This ball ripped out to left. Base hit into the left field corner for Wells Sykes, and he'll go into second safely with a double. 20th hit of the night. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman Burris makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Two more, though, on the board for Coastal. Shots lead it by 11.
Hold on here, 26-3 here at home for Coastal Carolina. This will be their 20th win in a row.
Strike three called emphatically by Alex Ortiz.
Well, it's stacked against them now. Again, if Florida throws who we think they're going to throw, when he's on, he's one of the best in the country. And Florida's lucky to have him as a 3.
0-2 pitch put into play. Fielded at first by Thorndike. Flips to Darren Horn, covering in time. And that ends the ball game. What a night for Coastal. In front of the largest crowd in stadium history, they get an 11-run victory, 18-7 over East Carolina.
They put on a show. 20 hits, 18 runs for Coastal right now at midnight. 20th win in a row. 50th win for this program, Coastal.